Good morning, everyone. This is Todd Creek Rock back for another exciting day here on the ARK Survival Evolved Crystal Isles map. This is day number 300 of our little adventure here, and well, today we're going to try to tame this level 135 Quetzal here. We've got over here early in the morning and found him. We're going to try to get him in our trap. We did manage to successfully tame a level 20 in this thing yesterday. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get my stamina back here. It's a little bit tricky to place them in the trap, but I'm going to try to tame this 135 today if I can. And let's see, we need to keep him in view. I think he's right over our head. But anyway, this guy's going to take a while to tame. We spent all night flying back to base and getting back out here by morning time. And we took the other Quetzal back and put him in a cryopod and put him back at base. 135, I really wish you'd come back in this direction and not be right over that water. That is really not a good spot. Turn toward me. Hope I can get this guy in my trap as easily as I did the other one. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not working out for me. It is pretty finicky getting these guys in a trap. You've got to get them right exactly in the trap where you can and stop right as soon as they get in there. Boy, you turned the other way already, didn't you? It is really finicky getting these guys in a trap. Don't think this is going to work. And my stamina drain is really bad right here. He changed direction on me already. Would really like to get him over land in case something happens, he falls out of my trap. Let's get down here and land and get our stamina back again. Like I said, this tame will probably take all day because that is a 135 and the one I just tamed was a 20. So I got out here early this morning hoping to make it as quick as possible. And he's just flying back and forth over this big river right here, which is going to mean I'm probably going to have to tame him over the water. Can do that, I guess. I guess now's the chance. Get in front of him. Oh, I missed. Thought I had him for a second there. It's hard to see them if they're in the trap or not. And of course he turned the other way. He's going to try to bleed my stamina out before I can get him in here, ain't he? He's going to get right on the ground. I'm going to try to stick him in here this way. Not going to happen though, is it? And I'm going to have to land again. Not liking this, Mr. Quetzal. You're not cooperating with me. You've got to get in the trap. Turn this way. Don't turn over in that direction. Level 20 was relatively easy to get in the trap. This guy's not going to be easy, are ye? Nope, missed again. Oh. That was very close too. And I'm bleeding my stamina too quickly. Got to land again. This might be kind of a boring episode because it's mostly going to be me trying to get him in this trap. And I don't see him up there. Hoping I could do it pretty quickly. Because it's going to take a while to knock him out and tame him also. Did I get him? Oh. He's passed through it again. This can be really difficult. Sometimes it takes me forever. He's going to get over this one, I think. Yep, I just couldn't turn it right. Oh, if he'll hold still right there, I might have him. Oh, maybe this might work. I think I've got him. Let's get this guy knocked out. Gonna be a little harder to knock out than the level 20 was. So I say maybe I could get some headshots on him, but he's trying to turn from me now. Blocking me with a wing. I'll shoot you in the butt then. This is going to be a really good Quetzal here. A lot better than these two I've got already. Hopefully it won't take too terribly long. Yeah, my trap seems to be working just fine. He doesn't seem to be able to get out of it. Doesn't seem like those are hitting or something. It looks, I don't see the dart in his... Oh, he's out already. Wow, that was really quick. And he fell exactly like that other one did, right up on top of my Quetzal. So that ain't good. Let's get some stuff in him and get him tamed up. This is going to take a lot longer though. And I would say this one will definitely require a lot of narcotics, so this video is going to get really boring because I don't do cuts. I'm going to sit right here until I get this guy tamed. And his food is going to have to drain about 100 points before he will eat. And he has got 6,900 health. 1,400 stamina, so that's about double the stamina this one had. 212 melee. So this will be a great Quetzal. Just going to be a really long tame, and there's no way I can get to my Quetzal. See how if we're right over the water, we are definitely over water this time. Yep, so if I lose him, he's going to go right down in that and drown. So we can't move, can't even flinch. And this one will probably require a lot of narcotics because it is much higher level. So we're just going to have to sit here and baby this guy. It is a male one also. This is pretty close to my other base. Let's see if he's about ready to eat something. No, it's going to be a while still yet. So I'm almost positive we will have to put narcotic in this one. And I hope my guy's stamina holds out. My Quetzal with a trap has only got like 1200 stamina. Probably go to the ground and drop this thing in the water. It would have been nice if you'd have been up that way a few more feet though, so you'd land on the land. Maybe it won't take as long to tame as I think it will, but I'm saying 135, that is a whole lot more than a level 20, so it'll take a lot more feeds. I got to be careful not to let this guy knock me off. He should be getting pretty close to ready for the first feed. Yeah, I apologize for this long, boring episode of watching a Quetzal tame, but I kind of knew it was going to be this way. Yeah, he's eat a bite. What did it do? 8%, so it's going to take about 12 kibble, and he's definitely going to need narcotic. But it's going to be 100% tame. If my Quetzal will stay up in the air long enough. Why did you fall right in there like that other one did? I can't get to my Quetzal to feed him or anything. Yep, this is going to be a long, drawn out process. I'm thinking we may redesign the Quetzal trap after this. I don't know though, it did work alright. Might be one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it things, because we've trapped 2 Quetzals in it already. Thinking about doing that tech Quetzal we seen a tech Quetzal out in the boggy swamp area over there by the red obelisk, but it was only like a level 60 something, I think 66 maybe. It would tame up pretty quickly, but it'll take all day for this guy to tame though, and his torpor's dropping super fast. So we're going to definitely have to give him some narcotic. It's a good thing I brought some. I guess I might as well put some on him. See what that does. Hope I brought enough. I brought 200 narcotic. This thing should be a 202 if it tames out properly. I really want to get down to my Quetzal and check his stamina and stuff, but I'm sure if I do I will fall. There's a red supply drop coming down. Yep, I think I'm better just to stay up here and wait it out. I think he's taking a second bite. Yeah, it's at 16% now. Quetzal, I really hope your stamina holds out. because this one's going to take quite a bit longer than the one we did yesterday. But I'm seriously thinking about going over to the bog and looking for that tech Quetzal once we get this guy up. Even though it was a lower level one, it was cool looking. But this is the way you tame high level Quetzals without losing any levels off of them, or without the risk of other animals attacking them. And without having to fly around on some other animal trying to shoot trank darts at it and not having any clue where it might fall at. Yep, it's going to be 45 minutes of me talking to myself. Don't know what to talk about actually. That water doesn't look hugely deep down. I wish there was a way of taming these up faster. But I do have kibble in it, so I can't really do nothing else. Now I need water. Be bad if I run out of water and stuff up here. Waiting on this guy. I could go to the ground, but then I would have a really difficult time getting back up here. So I'm going to try to avoid that. Guess I could take off some of my flak, might make me run a little bit cooler. And then again, it might not. Nope, that ain't helping nothing. He's took a third bite. He's up to 25% now. .3. Its taming effectiveness has actually dropped to 0.1%, but it's still got the same amount of levels. Went from 100 down to 99.9 now. I wonder what would happen if I took out one foundation. It would probably break that ceiling piece right above it. I don't know if it would let me access his inventory or not, though. I'm wondering about that, but I don't guess I'll try it. We're just going to hang it out here, try to make it work. Hope our Quetzal doesn't lose its stamina. We'll have to use this 135 to go tame us a Uteranus if they can pick up Uteranuses. I still have not tested that. Okay, let's see here. He's still a little ways from his fourth bite. And his torpor's dropping, so I'm going to give him a little more narcotic. Probably should just pump all that in it. All that in him. And then try to remount my Quetzal. Let's not get risky though. Let's keep this going. there's our water situation taken care of. Let's see if we can fill up our canteen here. Oh no, what am I doing? I can't move. There we go. See if I can get some water here. Hard to see that, but I think I filled up my canteen right there. We are at our fourth bite, so it's going to take exactly 12 kibble to tame this guy. So we're a third of the way there. But I've got no clue how my Quetzal's doing. Really no way to access his inventory. If I do pop one of these things out here, it's probably just going to show me this guy's butt. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, you would not want to get a Quetzal anywhere near the Wyvern Cave over there, Wyvern Trench or whatever it's called, because they would just instantly kill it because he couldn't get away. It's too slow. So you want to stay far away from that. Yeah, we're going to have to keep pumping narcotic. This is our 300th day on this map. I was kind of hoping it would be a little more exciting. I probably should have went for the Giga Tame instead of the Quetzal Tame. It would have been more exciting, but it would have took about as long or longer. I do have the stuff ready to try to do a Giga Tame, and I plan on doing one pretty soon. But I thought since I had my Quetzal trap built and tested, I was going to go ahead and do some Quetzals first. And then I really ain't sure what I'm going to do after I do a Giga. I may go for that high level tropical wyvern we've seen, if I can figure out how to build a good trap for him. But I have lots of plans on this map. Eventually going to do the boss, but like I said, I'm not in no real big hurry for that. I want to enjoy it and tame a lot of creatures that I've never tamed. I have tamed Quetzals before, but I want to tame a lot of creatures, maybe do some breeding. I don't know if I'll breed Quetzals or not. That would be interesting though, to get some color mutations on Quetzals. Be pretty time consuming. Looks like we probably got our 5th feed in already. And the torpor drain's still going, so I'm going to put some more narcotic in him. It's still got the Christmas event going on right now, and the Raptor Claws thing happened last night, but we pretty much had to skip that because it took us all night to fly this thing back to base to take that other Quetzal back home and get more kibble. So we didn't have time to do the Raptor Claws thing. We just heard the music while we were flying back to base, because this thing flies like a snail. Took probably 10 minutes to fly him from here back to my base, so that's pretty bad. And we're eventually going to get in the ocean and do some stuff in the ocean, see what's down there. I'm sure there's probably an artifact or two down there. Tester Tuso Toothus is out. We've got a bunch of baby Tusos that are about grown and imprinted, and got some good saddles already made. Some, I think they're Mastercraft saddles, so that should be pretty good. I ain't really sure how a Tuso would handle a jellyfish or electric eel though. That kind of worries me some. Or a Alpha Megalodon also, or Alpha anything, Alpha Mosasaur, Alpha Tuso. I don't know how a Tuso would go against those creatures. I've never done that before. So I'm a little worried about that. I have took out Alpha Moses and Alpha Megalodons with a Sarco before, so I know they can handle it. But I don't know how a Tuso will handle stuff like that. And I can't really, they're kind of hard to steer too because they drive backwards. But I do want to try that out some eventually also. And I don't know what else we can talk about here really. Still got some building to do on our base eventually. Was kind of thinking about building up on that big old rock over there when I first done my first little base down below it, but I decided on the area I'm at up at that plateau. Which kind of makes me wonder where we at right now on this thing. It's saying the wetlands is what it's saying right here. So yeah, I guess it is the wetlands. We're right over a big river. We are over the wetlands right now at, check the GPS of this area. It is 59.8 by 37.6. I'm really hoping my Quetzal doesn't run out of stamina and put us all in the water here in a minute. That would be a real disaster. We're at 50%, so we're halfway there now on the Tame. That's pretty bad because we've been here a while. My Mantis is out there riding on the ramps. Why don't you go down there and check on our Quetzal and see if he's got stamina left, or is he going to go to the ground with us here in a minute or two. If he goes to the ground with us, we're probably going to lose this Tame. I'm really hoping he won't do that though, because it's going to put it in the water. So close to that little strip of land though. And it's already 1700 hours. Boy, this is going to take us into the night to get this Quetzal up. Dang, I was hoping we could do this before dark. I'm going to keep the video going until we get the Tame up though, even if it is a long video. I know most people will probably have turned it off long before now. I probably would have. I don't think I would have watched anybody else do this, but like I said in other videos, there's something down there. What is that? Raptor's just waiting on me to fall to the ground. No, that is a parasaur. That must be a parasaur also. No, that is a Clicotherium. But like I said in earlier videos, I don't really do editing. Don't have time for that. I just play the day out and record the whole thing and put it on YouTube. And most of the time I hope it ain't boring, but I know this is not going to be great. Looks like you probably just ate again, so what are you at there? I can't see your thing. You're at 59%. So we're looking at 40 more percent, which is going to be about 6 more feeds probably. And it is 1736 hours. 1736 hours, so we're going to be pushing this into the dark. If our Quetzal will stay in the air that long. Quetzal, you ain't getting tired down there, are you? And we've about went through 55 narcotic already, and it's still a dropping on me. And I am really considering going over to the bog swamp area and taming that tech Quetzal tomorrow. But at this rate, it's going to be tomorrow before I can even get this guy done. We'll just have to see. I'll probably fly over there tomorrow and won't be able to find him. And I really don't know where any more Quetzals are right off. There used to be one up by my base that was like a level 60 something, but I haven't seen it in a long time, so I think it must have despawned. I think I'm going to lay off the low level ones after I do that tech one though. I wish you could cryopod up a tame like this and finish it somewhere else. That would be too good, I guess, if you could do that. Get one to a certain point halfway, and then you could cryo it up and take it to your base and finish it up. Would make things too easy. Are you about ready for another bite yet? Pretty sure he doesn't eat till like 3860. His food goes down about 100 before he will eat another bite. I'm going to watch it this time and see if that is actually where it eats at. It's almost down to 3880 now. No, it ate at 3874. So a little better than I thought. Still going to be slow though. My poor level 15 Quetzal is probably exhausted, about ready to run out of stam, but I don't have no way of checking. And I can't really check it. We're just going to have to ride it out. Keep pumping the narcotic in him 5 at a time, trying to keep it ahead of the taming. We're still at 99.8%, so we still have not lost a level. It's going to be bad if he loses a level on kibble. I guess it could. I think it has to drop to like 99.2 or something to actually lose a level. I don't know if that's the exact number or not. I wish I had a few more spots so I'd place some more foundations and stuff on this trap, but I've used up all the spots. I'd put railings up too if I had extra spots. But I don't have no spots left. Apparently this guy is limited to 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 18, 22, 26, 30, 36, 38 spots, or no, 40. He's limited to 40 spots because I got the 2 ramps. So you can apparently put 40 building pieces on these things. I know how you could do this and make it bigger. You could put the extended walls up, and that would only count as 1 piece, and it would be 4 high then. It would be a lot bigger trap, but you could definitely extend it out some with the giant walls. But you apparently can only put 40 pieces of building materials on one of these guys. And he's still taking my narcotics. And he's at 67%, so maybe 5 more kibble. But nighttime is falling. It's 1900 hours now. So we may get to see raptor claws come out while we're doing this. Hope not. Hope it ain't that late. say 76%. He must have took another bite. Yeah, he must have took another bite just then. Yep. So he's just 4 bites away now. Maybe that 100 narcotics will be enough. Would really like to find a 150 female to go with this guy, but I haven't seen none, and I've been all over the map. This was the best one I've seen. So far, this is by far the best one I've seen. I think I might have seen a 130 over by the floating islands somewhere, but I never seen it but once, and it was a long time ago. And I don't know if it was male or female, or if it's even still there. Quetzals are pretty rare. They're a lot more common on this map than they are some of the other maps, though. Come on, Quetzal, eat up. Be sad if you get to 90% and my Quetzal goes down into the water. Let's hope that doesn't happen. We're still plus 67 levels. And my level 15 has been flying here for probably at least a half an hour now. So I don't know how long his stamina holds. Kind of thinking maybe if you're not riding him or off the saddle it might be indefinite, but I don't know that for sure. We fed him 85 narcotic now. I don't know if that'll be enough. You can see the floating islands from here, right up behind the volcano. And over there's the red obelisk. And right over there's the bog area behind the red obelisk. And right up there is where all the wyverns are. The wyvern cave or the wyvern trench or mountain or whatever you want to call it. Still have not seen an alpha wyvern over there, and I think you actually have to have an alpha wyvern claw to do a boss battle. So I will eventually have to find one of those. Come on, wyvern, you're at 84, wasn't it? 84.5. So 2 more feeds might do this. We might be done here before it gets pitch dark. $84.5. I think he's getting like 8 point something per bite. So it's going to be real close to 2 more bites. This is a very long drawed out tame, that's for sure. And if my Quetzal manages to stay up long enough to finish this tame, he can probably tame anything, or any Quetzal. It took surprisingly few darts to knock out a 135. I don't think I used more than 7 or 8 darts at the most, maybe less than that. So that was really good. I was expecting to take a lot more darts. Yeah, this is the wetlands, is what this area is called. It is day 300, it is 23 degrees Celsius. I've got 163 of 600 tames already. I'm pretty sure that doesn't count what's in the cryo fridges, because I would probably have a lot more with that. You can hit a tame limit. If you get 600 creatures, it will stop letting you tame anything, or won't even let you hatch eggs. If you hatch an egg, it'll just pop and there won't be nothing in it if you get to 600 tames. I have done that. On my old island game, I hit 600 tames. I didn't know there was a limit until I started hatching eggs and wasn't getting nothing from them. We are about ready for the next bite. But it is 2200 hours. Raptor claws will be out in 2 hours. Or about... Actually, I think it'll be like about 2 minutes on this thing. So he'll probably be out before this tame is done. What's the number now? 93.9, 92.9. I don't know if one more is going to do it or not. It's going to be really close. I think it will, though. I think one more will do it. People might not want to watch tomorrow's episode because I think I'm going to fly over to the bog during the night, and tomorrow I'm going to try to tame a tech Quetzal if I can find it. Might as well do it while I've got the traps ready to go and over here halfway to the bog. So tomorrow's episode may be just about like this one, only with a tech Quetzal instead of a regular one, and that's assuming that I can still find it. I'm thinking he might not need no more narcotic. It's going to be pretty close. And it should be done in just a couple more minutes. And Raptor Claw should be out here pretty soon also, but he'll probably spawn way over on the other side of the red obelisk by the volcano. And I probably won't see him until about morning time. He'll probably spawn right directly up in that direction. Right where that little crosshairs is where he usually spawns for me, right in there somewhere. A few times I've gotten him to spawn in the south, but only a couple of times. Quetzal, you just about done. You are really close. Yep, this is going to be a very extended video. But he's just about 10 seconds away from coming up now, so we're almost done with it. Guess I better back up so he doesn't knock me off. Get my stuff back. I think I'm just going to cryopod him. He's got 8,900 health, 414 melee, really good melee, and 1,700 stamina. So since I can reach him here, let's go ahead and just cryopod him and get him out of the way. It came out 202, so it is a perfect tame. Put him in a cryopod, and we'll probably fly over to the bog tonight, and in the morning we'll try to tame us a tech Quetzal. Let's see how our Quetzal's stamina is doing. Boy, it is about gone. He's got just a little tick of stamina left. So we're going to get down here and land. But anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and give it a comment too if you want to. Tell me how bad boring it was. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's episode. This is Creek Rock and the Quetzal with the Quetzal Trap signing out.